Cancer, to your end of the month reading for May. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you and your energy. The energy I'm looking for is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Best message for the end of the month for Cancer, please. Message for the end of the month, Cancer, please. Cancer. You have the Eight of Wands coming in. It looks like you have some success that you are trying to build up on, but it also feels like there's these messages coming in as well. Clarifying on the Eight of Wands. This card's not only going to clarify on the Eight of Wands, but the entire reading. These messages do seem to have a little bit of mental conflict coming in through them. So it feels like as you're trying to move up the ladder over here, you do have somebody who's messaging, causing a lot of anxiety. A lot of mental stress. And getting into the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. I feel like someone's stressing you out. Yeah, trying to keep you out in the cold with these messages. The Moon upside down in the recent past, and the Death card, letting go, taking a stance back. That's actually kind of like taking a stance back, feeling like you need to go back to the basics on something. With the Moon over here upside down, there is something that is veiled. It could be lies, it could be deceit, it could be a facade. It's not, you know. It feels like lies, yeah, lies and disappointments. Somebody has lied to you and they have disappointed you, or they were yeah, maybe even wearing a false mask, and because it's still lying, right? And this really has upset you. This is very disappointing. I think, Cancer, that you really wanted this person to be truthful to you. Yeah, you wanted this person to support you. You wanted the support from this person, but they didn't do what they were supposed to do. In fact, it feels like they kind of left you, and for some reason, I want to say high and dry, and then lied about it. I don't know who that's for, but you expected them to help you out in some kind of case or something, and then it was just all, they like left you high and dry. That's what I have. They didn't want an apology. There was no olive branch coming out. There was no reconciliation from this. There was no apologies. There was no new beginnings from this. It was just, maybe they even just kind of lied to you. They didn't support you the way they were supposed to support you. And the next thing you know, they just kind of maybe even disappeared, or you ghosted them, they ghosted you somehow or another, but it was never resolved. Whatever it was, this was never had a, yeah, nothing was ever resolved out of this from the past. It just kind of ended and it was over. Now, mind you, I'm telling this to everybody, Mercury retrograde is coming up the 29th through June 22nd. And I'm already seeing it in these messages of people coming back. Okay, so and I'm already seeing it here too. This was left unresolved. These messages that are coming up of mental conflict, I already know what it is. Whoever this person is, whoever this Taurus is, this Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, another Cancer, or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Sorry, I got lost there. Or a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. It was just over. And I'm telling you, they're coming back. And these messages are them. They may have found you on some kind of social media. Could just be knocking at your door. Could meet them again through another friend, however it is, but I already see it coming. You have this message coming in, and it might even be this, the kid would be a fire sign, right? However, you have this message coming through, and it is leaving you out in the cold. You are beside yourself. You know why I think you're beside yourself, Cancer? This was kind of a long time ago. For most of you, I'm going to say that this was either about, I'm going to say about 5 months ago to could be even like 5 years ago. I'm telling you, this feels old. Older than just the recent past, right? I usually try to do the recent past, but Spirit really wants you to understand that, you know what, sometimes the recent past doesn't really work that way. I need to get this message through, right? So I can say the recent past, and they can say, no, it's going to be the far past. But it's very important. Why? Because it's going to work up all of these emotions, and your jaw is going to freaking drop. And like I said, I don't care if this was 4 months ago and they're out of your energy. See, and I think that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Thank you. Thank you. I just heard my spirit guide say it. That's the point. The point is they were dead to you, right? The death card. Pretty much, right? Like they're out of sight, out of mind. They haven't been in your energy for a long time, and all of a sudden they are returning. And it is going to be jaw-dropping, Cancer. You're going to be like, where in the world, what rock did you just come from under, right? I haven't heard that name or seen that voice or any, you know what I mean, so long. And it doesn't matter if it's even 4 months ago, because 4 months ago, if you had buried this and over that energy and healed from it and did everything from it, and then they came back, it's going to be like, you're going to feel they came back from the dead. Holy schniz. So this is why this is so important, because it's saying this is going to leave you out in the cold, because it is going to overwhelm you with mental conflict, because it's going to bring back those energies that you had already buried. So there you are, five of coins. Where in the hell did you come from? What is this? See, I've already moved on with my life. That's why you have the Eight of Wands, right? I've moved on with my life. I've already moved up the ladder past you. I'm doing good. I'm doing everything. And then all of a sudden this message comes in to, yeah, and you don't even know what to think. Ace of Swords upside down. You can't even clarify this. I mean, this is not clarifiable. This is like, what in the world? Because you're in so much mental conflict. See, they put you in mental conflict over here. Now they're going to do it again. And then they're going to do it again. Well, hopefully this one over here, my God, I pray to God that one's upside down, right? Yeah, you don't even know, because you're like, what ship did you come in on? Literally. I mean, literally, that's the only, I'm not even going to clarify the card. That's just exactly what I heard. You see your ships coming in, and you're like, what ship did you just come in on? I don't even know where you came from, because you hadn't been holding on to this energy or this person or any of this stuff. It's so dead. It's so out of the energy. It doesn't, you know, doesn't even make sense. Okay, that you hadn't even been thinking about them. There's no intuition. There's no nothing, because you can't be an intuition. 2 cards of, I can't even be an intuition. I can't even get myself, sturdy over here to even think clearly. How am I going to think clearly when they just popped out of nowhere? It's going to change a lot of things within your energy because of the Wheel of Fortune upside down. Now, that doesn't mean that they're bringing in bad luck, okay? Just because the Wheel of Fortune's there does not mean they're going to change your path. They're going to change your destiny. They're going to change your luck to bad luck. It just, you know what it really feels like? It just feels like you're having bad luck, right? Because you don't want to see that person. So this feels like, shit, this is bad luck. That's all it is. It's not giving you any bad luck, okay? So let's clarify that real right now. That's not changing anything that you're doing. Remember, you're over here doing wonderful, okay, as much as you can, right? A lot more wonderful than having them come back in. But no, what it is it feels like you're having bad luck. Just having them around, because it brings in this weird shift. Because I know for a fact you never wanted to see this person again. They hurt you. They just, deception, disappointment. Leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you. You were supposed to be my bestest friend in the whole world, and you totally disappointed me. You didn't show up where you were supposed to be. You didn't do this, however it was. Maybe it's even love. Yeah, because you don't see any progress or any success within this at all. So why would I want you to come back? Because I don't even see me wanting to talk to you. Now it makes me wonder what they're thinking. I think we have to know, right? I think we have to know what they're thinking. So we're going to actually have to dig that way, because you're not seeing any progress in moving towards this person at all. But what are they thinking? And why did they look you up? And why did they do that? Or do they want to offer you an apology from after all these months, all these years? They were indecisive about coming toward you at first. So it does seem to me that it was in their energy for a while to want to come back, to talk to you, to say something to you, but they never had moved. They never, let's put it this way, they never had the cojones to do so. And it's because they knew that you were upset about the situation. And the relationship had given them anxieties to want to do so, but they didn't know which direction to go. So it's something that they wanted to, yeah, they were trying to get empowered, and now they finally feel that they have the power and the authority to come back, to say something to you. So they've gotten pretty much past most of the anxieties, and they're really more in their power. And they have more strength to do so. But for them, they feel like they were law and attracting this, wow, that's why they have the Chariot over there. Because you could have given me any card for movement. They gave me the Chariot. How interesting. And then here comes the Magician. So they were kind of law and attracting this and kind of praying that they would be able to get back to you. But why? What's the point, right? So if they're not going to come back, are they going to come back to apologize? Let's not be, let's ask first, right? I don't know. Because I just still, like, are they going to apologize for this, for standing you up or whatever it was doing? They have that determination. They're kind of walking with a cane over here. They do want to law and attract this, but they do feel like they're still kind of hurt from this situation. And maybe it's because you ghosted them. So they're kind of hurt from this situation that it never went the way they wanted it to, and that the relationship was so poor and so bad. For some of you, oh my gosh, dude, don't even say that. Did some of them, was this a best friend that like stole your boyfriend? Oh my God, don't say that. Or girlfriend? Well, taking it out there, right? And they know that they mooned you. They knew that they lied to you. They knew that they were a false friend, a false boyfriend, a false whatever. They know that they falsified. So yeah, and they're moving towards you. And they've actually been watching you on Facebook or someplace. They've actually been kind of learning about you, watching you, observing you from this website for a while. And like I said, they just didn't have the cojones to say anything to you, but they've been trying to get into the faith, trying to get into their faith and their strength and comfort zone to come back. But are they going to apologize for leaving you high and dry, or stealing your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever it was that was, They know that they were disloyal to you. They have this understanding with the Eight of Coins that after kind of looking at the scenario, they knew that they were immature and that they did do this. So they knew that they were the reason that they had the ending. For a lot of you, it was love. But they actually did have a lot of love for you. It's just that they were kind of stuck up in their own head and kind of, just immature. Didn't know, They had a lot of problems. But, okay, having all these problems and stuff, though, but where's my Page of Cups? Where's my Knight of Cups? Where's my apologies? Still waiting. That's not the card I want. 4 coins upside down. That's just showing me, okay, fine. We had misgivings. We couldn't work together. I understand that I was deceitful and I was gossiping and that I was lying to you. And yeah, okay, great. That's jealousy. Okay, well, here's this one too. We have some jealousy coming up. There was something that you might have been doing that they were a little jealous of. Were they jealous that you had this other boyfriend and then they tried to steal your boyfriend? 3 of Coins. For some of you, that's exactly what happened. Jealous of your upcomings. Jealous that you had these things and that they couldn't. Yeah, jealous of the upcomings. There's the Eight of Wands now. Again, jealous of your success. You're moving up the ladder, doing great things. They're not doing things. This is why they left you high and dry. But I still don't see any apologies, so let's just take all these over here. So, yeah. And I'm just going to say that most of these go here. We're just going to keep those there for now because that's all the understandings. Because that's where it's going to come to in the end. In the end, right? You see what I'm saying? They're going to come to you. They're going to tell you, I was disloyal to you. I understand all the things that I did. But I just still don't see an apology. So, going to the Death card. Do we finally get an apology from this person? You're letting it go. You're saying, I don't want to go back to the basics with you. They want to get back to the friendship with you. They want to go back to the basics, start all over again because they do love and adore you. They do see you as your best friend. You're this, you're that. They feel like you're their world one way or another, whatever the relationship is. And they, you know, they want to move towards you, and they're very persistent about making this work with you. They really want to have the victory with you again. They would like to really patiently plan to become your friend and do this all over again. And they do believe that it's the perfect timing for you to do this because they've been sad without you because they didn't want to. They say they don't want to hurt you with the Page of Swords upside down, saying, I understand I was deceitful. I understand I was immature. I understand that this didn't work. But I do think about you from the past, and I have a lot of past memories about the way we were together. Still looking for the Knight of Cups. They still have pains from that, and they really want to challenge you on the love, on the areas of whether or not you can get back to the basics and befriend this person or love this person again. Yeah, they're faithful that you will take the opportunity with them. And they would like to weigh their pros and cons because they are determined to have you back. Because they're more powerful now, they're matured, they've grown, and yeah, and they see your prosperities and the way you've grown as well. And the mental conflict over here is all their mental conflict. Because I don't really see, you know, you were in mental conflict over here, but you're just like, kind of like, well, you know what? I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And I think the only mental conflict is you listening to them tell you all this stuff. Because, you know, they caused it here, your jaw dropped here, you're listening to this over here, and your jaw's dropping again. Now you're getting confused again because you're saying, really? You feel this way about me? But is it real? Let's see what they really feel, if it's love. Let's just, you know, it doesn't matter if it's love or friendship, because you know what? It all has love in the end, right? Just a difference between a romantic love and a regular love. They want to make the effort with you to become your friend, you know, make this work again. For those of you who it is love, they still have the attraction for you. They would like to get to know you again now from a more, that's where the maturity, from a different maturity level of what, hey, what's going on with you? How are you doing? They want you to trust them, but Spirit's saying, always remember that no matter how much trust you have, always watch the red flags. My only concern here is they can psychobabble all this they want. Not being mean or anything, you guys, but seriously, where's the apology? Maybe you guys will come to the conclusion that, you know, maybe it was, you know, maybe you're going to say, Cancer, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have been so rough over here, but you know what, you were deceptive, and then you could say, well, okay, and then maybe you guys can have the heart-to-heart conversation to come together to make the apology together. That's the only thing I think of, because otherwise I get where they're coming from, and I understand, yeah, the deceptions that they had. Okay, I get it, because they're young, you know, make mistakes, blah, 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 right? But where's the, I'm just having problems with the apologies. It's almost like they're going to cycle through everything about how they're hurt, how they want to bring up the past, and how much they love you, and how this and that and this, but there's still no, you know, please forgive me for being immature. Please forgive me for this and that. That's just the only thing I don't like about that. It's almost like they're kind of side blocking it, you know? I mean, but like I said, maybe you guys can end up, you know, if you want that. If you don't, it's going to depend on you. But then, you know, maybe you'll end up having a heart-to-heart conversation somewhere in the near future, you know, to fix it if that's what you want. I mean, it depends. But like I said, it's going to make your jaw drop because as far as you're concerned, this is done and over with. Now we're going to get some self-care cards over here while you're in mental confusion. I don't even think it's mental conflict as much as it is mental confusion. To keep yourself out of mental confusion, you just spend your time with other friends, not, you know, really thinking about it, or maybe even kind of going over this situation. And yes, maybe it is, you know, maybe you need to go over this situation. You know, I had this friend that called, and maybe they can give you advice, right, about the whole scenario. Make yourself a meal. That'll keep you calm and keep you from thinking about all of this craziness, right? Just kind of make your favorite food and just kind of chill, right? Just kind of chill out. Okay. And if it starts getting really crazy, you can always clear your energy with candles, sage, incense sticks, you know, things of this nature. Okay, and really just get yourself relaxed. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye.